everyone, it is Kate here for a casual Friday reads. So I thought it would be fun if on Fridays from now on I start out and at breakfast time I do my Friday reads and then I spend Friday trying to get back to your comments because the last couple videos I haven't been as good on getting back to comments and I would like to do that. But I know the last casual Friday reads I did, some of you asked if I could put the links to the books in the description, and the basic answer is no, because it's a casual Friday reads. And so I'm just too lazy on Fridays to do that. And I feel like if you really want to know, you could just pause it and write down the title and look it up on Goodreads. But these are just a way that I can have just a relaxed video and not have to worry about editing or putting things that are linked, because honestly, editing and linking all the books, that adds like 45 minutes of work to my day. Just with video. So it's nice on Fridays, it's either like have an unedited casual video, or I don't think I would put a Friday reads up. So sorry, that's my basic answer. I'm just too lazy to do them for casual Friday reads. So I will tell you about all of the books that I am going to be dipping in and out of this weekend. And the first is Not Just Jane by Shelley DeWeese. This was on my spring TBR and I am really disliking this book. So more to come on this. I really didn't anticipate disliking this book as much as I did, but I am. But I definitely want to finish it because I want to give, that's my book. I definitely want to give a informed review of this and the reasons why I dislike it. So it's about 7 women writers from basically the 1800s, and I have read about the first 4 of them. So I just have 3 writers to go, and then I'll be through with that, and I'll give more thoughts on it later. Then I have started, and I'm absolutely loving, like I couldn't believe I loved it this much, and that is Daniel Deronda by George Eliot. I shouldn't be surprised that I love this though, because it is Victorian literature. That is like my comfort zone when it comes to classics. But I think just this sheer size, as I held it up for my spring TBR, I was kind of, nervous, like, oh, I'm saying I want to read this big book. But just like most Victorian literature, it does not feel cumbersome to me. I think sometimes people seem impressed that I read a fair amount of Victorian literature because they are considered classics, but to me it just feels like a soap opera. It's just very fun reading to me. So anyhow, really enjoying this. I'm trying to do about 30 pages a day, but I'm also, since I'm just reading it on my own, if I don't feel like reading more in a day, then I don't, and it just makes it extremely fun. So I'm about 100 pages into Daniel Deronda. Then I am hoping to be starting this weekend, but obviously not finishing, Finnegan of the Rock by Marlena Macheta. I'm going to be doing a buddy read with this with Kate from the novel Nomad, and she's just such a delight every single book we read. We do almost read exclusively mysteries, so we're both excited to read this, and if we like this, then we'll read the entire Lumatier Chronicles together. So this is a YA fantasy series, and she has written some, Marlena Macheta has written some YA contemporary, and so Kate has enjoyed her contemporary that she's written, but I don't really read YA contemporary, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Then for my mystery book club, which will meet on Wednesday, it is down to the wire, and I really need to start Brat Farrar by Josephine Tey. This is a standalone, and it's just very typical. There is an estate, and there is a wealthy family, the Ashby family, and someone disappears. So I think it's going to be interesting, and I really like Daughter of Time by Josephine Tey. It's Mama's other book, and I just enjoyed the writing, and she is a Golden Age author that I really do like. She has lots of character development, so looking forward to that. And if I finish Brat Farrar like in a day, if I just can't put it down, then I will be picking up Swiss Vendetta, and this is by Tracy DeHaan, and Minotaur Books very kindly sent this to me. I'm very excited. This is another book, because this is a cozy mystery that takes place in Switzerland, which is super fun, and it takes place at a cozy chateau. So this came out the middle of March, so I really would like to give a review soon. If I really like it, I'll give a positive review. If I don't, you just won't hear about it much. Anyhow, looking forward to trying this because I don't really read any cozies that aren't set in England. So I'll let you know how that is. that is all of my reading. So I look forward to talking back and forth with you guys in the comments. And here, I'll show you a little munchkin. He's eating his breakfast. He kept asking, "What that, Mommy?" about my books. He's saying, "What that, Mommy?" a lot these days. Can you say hi? So I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope that you are having a lovely weekend at the beginning, and I will see you guys for another more edited video very soon.